let's make homemade chicken and noodles Gina Young style. I am so excited to show you all this recipe. It's nice and hearty. It's super delicious. It's so easy to make. Whoever you make it for, they're going to love it. Here's what you're going to need. Now, honestly, just to be honest with you, I don't have my noodles right now. My husband literally is at the store grabbing the noodles. So I ordered through Instacart. The store that I wanted them to go to, they said they couldn't find it. So I sent my husband to the store. But the noodles that you're going to need are going to be the Rami. And I believe it's spelled R-E-A-M-E-S. And it comes in the frozen section in a green or a red bag. And they are literally homemade egg noodles that are spectacular. That's what you're going to need. Okay, you're going to need some chicken pieces. I'm using the chicken thighs. I got bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs, and you want to use that bone. And you want to use the skin so we can have a good bone broth to make the dish taste delicious, okay? So these are my chicken thighs that I have washed off using lemon juice, salt, and cold water. We gave them a nice rinse and we pat them dry. You're gonna need some carrots. I have some lovely carrots here, okay? And I have some fresh peas. There are some times when I make this recipe, I don't put peas in it. But sometimes I want some peas in it, so we're going to do that. If you decide you're going to do the peas, please don't use the kind in a can because they're way too mushy, okay? You're going to need a nice sweet Vidalia onion. Sure you will. And you're going to need some celery. Okay, I have 2 cans of cream of chicken. If for some reason you don't want to use cream of chicken, it's okay. You can use cream of mushroom, okay? And I'm going to serve this today with some nice buttery cornbread. A lot of times when I have this recipe, we want some good crackers to go with it. Cornbread is on the menu with this tonight. And so my spices, I got chicken bouillon powder, salt and pepper, garlic and onion powder, Italian seasoning, parsley flakes. Make sure your hands are clean. Let's make delicious chicken and noodles Gina Young style. So the first thing we're going to do, let's go ahead and get started putting our beautiful chicken pieces right into this pan. And I got about this much water, okay? And so what we're trying to do right now is right off the bat, we're going to make a nice lovely broth to make this dish taste delicious. And that requires you to use chicken pieces that has the skin and the bone. All right, it's going to make a good bone broth and it's going to be super delicious. If you were to use like a boneless, skinless chicken breast, your broth ain't going to have no flavor, right? You got to have the skin and the bones for this recipe. Whether you're using the chicken legs, chicken breast, chicken wings, whatever, is just fine. So let's get them in the pan of water just like so. First thing we're going to get started with is let's go ahead and cut up some aromatics. What's going to make our broth taste delicious? Some nice fresh celery and a beautiful sweet Vidalia onion. Okay, we're not going to put the carrots in right now because if you put the carrots in right now, they'll just turn into mush. Now we're going to slice up some sweet onion. This is about a large sweet onion, right? Just a rough chop, nothing special. Gorgeous. Go ahead, we're going to put half of the celery and half of these sweet onions right into our water with our chicken that's beginning to boil. Season up our chicken and vegetables with the water. Chicken bouillon powder, and here's the thing, being honest, if you don't have it or you don't want to use it, you can use salt and replace the chicken bouillon powder, but it does taste good. Pepper, a nice amount. Don't be afraid to season. We're going in with onion powder, a lot, even though we're using fresh onions. Garlic powder, a lot, on purpose. And then Italian seasoning really gives it a nice twist that we're wanting. Make up some cornbread. Quick and easy, simple, jiffy cornbread that I love. Did y'all see in the bottom of this bowl? I know you've seen it. It's sugar. It's sugar in the bottom of that bowl. Put in as much or as least or you don't have to use it. When it comes to cornbread, I like a little bit of sweetness in mine. Not too sweet, you know, where it tastes like cake. But I like a little bit of sweetness to my cornbread, and I want it to be super buttery. You hear me? I'm all excited for this recipe. Let me know, do you make chicken and noodles at home? Do you make homemade chicken and noodles? Share with me how you make yours. Did you grow up eating it? Because I definitely did, and I have always loved it. And I love making chicken and noodles for my family because it's super hearty. It's a stick to your bone recipe, right? And everybody loves it, and the next day it tastes even better. Sure it does. Right here, I have an oiled pan that I'm getting ready to use. I'm using that frying pan. It's an oven-proof pan, and I'm going to put this cornbread on 300 150 degrees till it's nice, beautiful, and golden brown. And I'm going to take a stick of butter and I'm going to slather that butter all down inside of this lovely cornbread, just like so. My husband just told me he's on his way with the noodles. He was only able to find one bag, and I'm okay with that. Sure I am. That means we're not going to have leftovers for tomorrow, right? It'll be just enough for us to eat tonight, and then I'll make up something else for dinner tomorrow, which I do that anyways, right? We have something different every single day. All right, so now this is our cornbread going right in. We're going to put this into the oven. The chicken has already begun to smell amazing. It's not even half the way cooked, but it's smelling great. That right there. That broth right there, oh yeah, that's what's going to make these chicken and noodles come together like it's supposed to. You see that color? That color is all flavor. So now, we're going to go ahead and shred the meat, and it's so simple. Just take 2 forks and boom, boom, boom. Because right now, at this point, this meat is so tender. That's all you need. You don't need a knife. Just separate the meat, get rid of the skin and the bones, of course, and then we're going to take this meat and put it back into here. Now, if you wanted to, by all means, you can leave this chicken whole in here and proceed with your recipe. I've done that before, and it's nice, right? So whatever you want to do, you want to leave the whole pieces in there because they're falling apart anyways, or shred it just like this. You can't stop eating the chicken. It tastes that good. Okay, so now here's what we're going to do. Naturally, when this chicken was cooking, the broth reduces down, evaporates, so to speak. So you needed to add a little bit more. I added about this much more water, okay? And you really can see that halfway up the pan, you know, we have broth. So we're moving in the right direction. Take that meat that you shredded, put it right back into the pan, and now we're going to put our vegetables and our noodles in, and dinner will be done so quickly. You're going to love this recipe for sure. This is a 24 ounce of the homemade noodles, and they really are. These are homemade noodles, and they've put them in your freezer section at your local market. Go ahead and put them in there. I'm going to use almost all of the bag, but not the full bag, okay? Lovely. And now I'm going to put some carrots in. Not too many, but it does need some carrots to make it nice and vibrant. How about that much? That's perfect. Okay, so remember we saved some of the celery and the onions. Put that in. I know. We're going to bring this up. We're going to turn it on a medium heat and just kind of let those noodles cook. Don't turn it up on high, okay? Keep an eye on this. I'm going to put a half a bag of these frozen peas in, and that's it. How easy is that? When I tell you you're going to love this recipe, oh my goodness. It doesn't take long for these noodles to cook. We will be reseasoning this broth to make it taste amazing. Now, once my noodles are almost to the point to where you know that they're done and these vegetables are fully cooked, then you can go in. You have a choice. Whether you want to put the cream of chicken, cream of mushroom in, I use 2 cans, or you can completely leave it out. I'm going to put the 2 cans in. It makes it really nice, creamy, and dreamy like you want. So when I come back, we'll be adding 2 cans. Let me show you that. Oh my goodness, look at this is what I call chicken and noodles. So listen to me. Remember I spoke of you can decide to leave it this way and you don't have to put the cream of chicken in. I'm going to put 1 can in instead of the 2. Let's go ahead and put that can of cream of chicken right in. Cook it for about 10 minutes and dinner is served. Let's go ahead and season it, re-season it for a second time. Give it some good flavor. Garlic and onion powder on purpose, a nice amount. A little bit of black pepper this time, right? You're using salt or you're using chicken bouillon powder. Which one you going to use? I'm using the bouillon powder. All right, 10 minutes and we're eating. I'm all excited for this, y'all. Listen to me. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. If you ain't subscribed, what you waiting on, tell your family and friends, tell the world what Gina's doing every single day in this kitchen. And Father, on today, we thank you for this beautiful meal, your hedge of protection and your love. Amen. You stay tuned, because you're going to get that first bite. We're having homemade chicken and noodle soup, Gina Young style, with cornbread. Let's tell you how to eat this. I'm going to show you how to eat this. First, get you some cornbread. While you still have some cornbread in your mouth. You hear the dogs? They ain't getting none. Second bite.